So we have this final section of our interviews, and it's called Bring Some Weed. I got a story to tell, and I don't even smoke. In this segment, I like to afford all of our guests an opportunity to tell a story of their choice, right?
Mhm.
No different here. Now is your time as we close.
Wow, tell a story. Man, it's so many. But I'll tell you this one quick one, real quick. I had the privilege of flying to Lagos, South Africa. And we had to go up into the northwestern section of Africa to deliver this prince and his family. And when we get there, we had an opportunity to go out for dinner. So me and my crew, we get dressed, we change clothes, we will go have dinner, check out the town, and come back in. Well, while out to dinner, we decided to walk around the town. And we walk up on this palace, this building. It's white, lit up, gorgeous, beautiful. And the way that the light was reflecting off the building made it look like glistening diamonds. So my flight attendant decides she wants to take a picture. She took 3 pictures, but her flashing light started something. So after her 3rd picture, these bright lights came on and blinded us. We could not see. Then we heard this announcement in their language telling us not to move, but we didn't know that's what they were telling us. So now we're hustling, trying to get back to the taxi, and these lights and sirens are going off. We don't know what happened. We get to the taxi, and the taxi driver says, "I can't take you. I can't move. They've told me to stand still." So finally the lights go dim, and we look up, and along the walls of this presidential palace is the military with guns pointed at us. So they come down, a troop comes down, gather us up, guns on our back, take us inside. Wow. My flight attendant starts crying. She took the pictures on my camera. So as we're inside, going up these stairs, I'm freaking out, thinking, what's going on? She's crying. Guy trying to tell her not to cry, it's gonna be okay. The Holy Spirit just told me, hit delete. So as we're going upstairs, I'm just deleting. I don't know what I'm deleting. I may be deleting Paris. I may be deleting Germany. I don't care. I'm just hitting delete because it's dark. But while I'm hitting delete, I'm counting the stairs. Okay, that's 15. That's 7. We go up to the 3rd floor. Get to the 3rd floor. They put us up against this dark wall. I mean, it's still dark. They go inside. You hear these guys, and they're arguing in this language. And they're going back and forth, back and forth. So finally, the door opens, and they bring us in. And there's this general captain with all these stars and stripes and banners on his jacket. And he sits there and he says, "Taking photographs in this country of the presidential palace is forbidden." And he's like, "Jail." And when he said jail, she freaked out. I mean, she lost it. And I'm so nervous. I'm trying to think of the guy that we flew in, because if I could tell him who we work for, maybe he'll just like let us go. Yeah. But I was so nervous with these guns pointing. Man, you got M16s pointing in your face, bro. It ain't like you can say your ABCs right away, Yeah. And so I'm trying to think. He says, "Give me camera." So he takes the camera and he goes through it. And he look at picture after picture after picture. He see honey pictures, family pictures, all kind of pictures. But he don't see not one picture of the presidential palace. He goes back again and he looks, sees nothing. So then he says to the guy, "No pictures. Where are the pictures?" And the guy's like, trying to, "Hey, they there. And he looks again. And he says, "Come show me your pictures." And I showed him the pictures. He didn't find no pictures. And he sits back and he says, he does like this, right? He don't say whether we can go or we free. He just does like this, like off with him kind of thing. So they take us out and they take us in the opposite direction of where we came, which makes me think now, which we're not going back to where we came in, where we going. She's like, we're going to jail. And she's still crying, won't stop crying, man. We get down to the bottom and there's this yard. They let us out into this yard and the guy says, "Go." And man, when that gate opened, the taxi driver was right there waiting on us.
Oh, they had already contacted the taxi and everything?
They told him to wait. We didn't know that. So, dude, we got outside of that guard and we got in that taxi, man, and said, "Wait." He kept our passports. So then the taxi driver said something to him in the language. And then the guy says, he called the flight attendant. She's like, what? Why you want me? Why you want me? And he takes out the passports to tell her, I told you, don't cry. And he gave her all three of our passports, man. We got out of there so quick, bro. I just knew we was going to jail that night, but I could not let her know that. I had to keep
Yeah.
I'm the captain. I gotta keep my composure, man.
Yeah, she's already up in arms, though. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Don't scare the poor lady to death.
she lost it, dude.